our guys. You know, one of the things that we're continuing to talk about with our guys is we can't be bored stacking plays the right way. And what I mean by that is we don't need the home run steal. We don't need the home run three. We just need to be methodical by stacking or playing the right way, possession after possession, 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 after possession. You guys got what I'm saying?
Consistency.
We just need to be methodical and locked in to play the right way on both ends of the floor for 48 minutes. And if we do, we're gonna have a chance to be really good. If we don't, we will be really bad, trust me on this. And I thought our last group, that came in with about 6-7 minutes to go, they tried to play the right way on both ends of the floor. There was no let up, the ball was humming, the ball was touching the paint and getting sprayed. We were spacing correctly, we were talking defensively, we were contesting shots, we were boxing out, we were getting off the glass and running, and we didn't get bored with it. And that's why the game resulted in what it did. A lot of great performances. Obviously, Domas is continuing to stick his nose in, even against guys that are bigger than him, like Walker Kessler. His double-double was huge. Kevin obviously was huge on both ends off the bench. Offensively and defensively, he was really, really good. Keegan was fantastic. You know, he scored 7 points, but this was one of his best games because of the way that he defended. You know, you're not going to stop a guy like Markin. You just hope to make him work. And I thought Keegan did a heck of a job trying to make him work on every single possession. Keegan picked up 2 fouls, and a guy who doesn't play much, we threw him in the game in Colby Jones. And Markin probably has 5 or 6 inches on. I don't know height-wise, he's bigger. But Kobe went in and did his job. He's more than a capable player, and I'm glad he got an opportunity tonight, especially against an all-star in marketing, and especially during real minutes. And he stepped up to the plate to show what he's capable of doing. So heck of a game by Kobe as well, with him and Keegan tag team in marketing. You know, we talked about keeping them off the glass. They're a big team. They had 9 offensive rebounds. We fouled a little too much, but it is what it is. And then, you know, our guys, they were very, very good in transition. You know, the first half, we had 4 fast break points. We talked up about it at halftime. And a lot of our stops resulted in us trying to get out and put pressure on them in transition. So great job there. And, you know, I go back to, you know, we made threes tonight. I hope the story isn't about making threes. I hope the story is about how we played defensively. And we didn't change anything when it came to making the threes. We're telling them the same thing: touch the paint, spray it. Touch the paint, spray it. Touch the paint, spray it. And if somebody closes it out to you, that's a drive, kick, swing. Drive, kick, swing. Drive, kick, swing. And if you're open, shoot it. And that's all our guys did. But they did a hell of a job defensively tonight for 48 minutes. And whether you make threes or you miss threes, if you bring an effort like that, especially on the defensive end of the floor, and you try to get out and run, you're going to find a way to win.
Yeah, Mike.
39 assists on 57 main fields, beautiful.
Yeah, Mike, I was gonna bring that up, 39 assists, only 7 turnovers.
Yeah.
It feels like since you put Malik in the starting lineup, for whatever reason, the ball is hopping. That's the 4th time you guys have gone over 30 assists in the 5 games. So how big is that, especially with offense leading to good defense, allowing your defense to set up?
Well, you know, the one thing that it did like I said, everybody in the lineup can pass, dribble, or shoot, you know, and when you have that, as long as you have guys that are willing to move the basketball and move the basketball the right way, you're gonna get results like you did tonight, especially in the assist column. So our guys just have to continue playing the right way. When you touch the paint, if you feel you drew a second defender, then spray it. If you feel like Domas is open in the pocket, hit him in the pocket. If he catches in the pocket and he draws a second defender, spray it. And if you don't spray it as a driver, or catching it in the pocket and trying to finish, if you don't spray it, then you better finish, one or two. And our guys did a great job with that tonight.
Coach Brown, no doubt, the defense was on tonight. The team, they made 10 of 14 shots in three-point territory in the fourth quarter, but it was Kevin Huerter, you know, in that first half was starting to get things up. As you can see, he finished with 26 points. How exciting that was, you know, to see him, you know, come off the bench, you know, and, you know, make that type of performance.
You always want your guys to play well, and you know, I don't know if he's going to go 6 for 9 from a three every night. He did that tonight, and that for sure helped us win. But what I like about Kevin is he did a lot of things for us. He had 5 rebounds, he had 4 assists. He played great defense in his minutes, and he took shots that were open, the right shots. So, you know, again, I go back to if you're open and it's in rhythm, shoot it. And that's what he did tonight. He didn't do anything different. We didn't tell him anything different. And if you're not open, move it. But to get, type of bench production that we got tonight, you always want that, but it's not going to always happen, especially the way we shot it from the bench and behind the arc. So again, keep trying to find other ways to win the game.
2 more?
Mike, obviously 140 points for the second time in 2 games. And James kind of touched on it, but the only 7 turnovers, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. How encouraging is that for you to see? Not only putting up these scores, but also not really turning the ball over tonight at all.
No, it's huge. And, you know, I shouted out Malik the other night when he had 12 assists and 0 turnovers. And, you know, we feel like we're a really good offensive team, but we have to give ourselves an opportunity to shoot the basketball. And if you're turning it over, A, you're giving your opponent confidence. B, you're giving your opponent an advantage in transition because the floor usually isn't balanced at that time. And then lastly, you're not giving yourself an opportunity to shoot the basketball, so your possessions are going to be lower. So, you know, again, it's going to be hard pressed to have 7 turnovers every game going forward. If we can do that, I'm taking it 100%. But trying to take care of the basketball is a huge priority of ours, and the guys did, which gave us an opportunity to get up 100 field goal attempts.
Mike, when it comes to your 3-point defense, in the past when you've talked about the breakdowns, you've mentioned a lot about the technique.
Yeah.
Do you track that as a staff? And if you do you notice a significant difference when the technique is cleaner? And is that what we've been seeing these last 3 or 4 games because of the 3-point
100%. About 3 or 4 games ago, we re-emphasized what we're supposed to do when we close out the 3-point shooters. And our guys have not only done it, but they've tried to take it to another level. And literally, we pointed that out to them today. We said, hey, when we talked about doing this on your closeouts, you guys have been doing it. And we talked to them 3 or 4 games ago, just reinforcing it. They've been doing it. And I don't know what, if you factor tonight's 3-point shooting by Utah, but our opponents are at like 33, 34% in the last 3 or 4 games. So I give a lot of credit to our guys in trying to continue to find ways to do what we ask them on the floor, especially in the areas where we're hurt a little bit.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Coach.
How much fun was it in that fourth quarter for you to watch Doug go off?
Right now, where we're sitting, I'm locked in. It's not time to have fun. It's time to win games and stack plays the right way. Appreciate y'all.
Right.
Thanks, everyone.
Right.
We're gonna open our locker room.